Good morning class. Today we will do some further questions. We have done exercise 68 question number 1 to 6. So today we will doing it further. Today we will start from question number 7. So I'm just reading the question here. In a certain year on 3rd December it was Sunday. On what other dates of that month does Sunday fall? Then in this question it is given that on 3rd of December in any year it is Sunday. So it is asked that on what other dates in that particular month of December, that on what other dates will the Sunday fall. So now just remember one thing, that if you are asked that the same day will be repeated on which date, then how you will find it out? You will add 7 to it. Why? Because every same day is repeated after every 7th day. Okay? In a month, same day is repeated after every 7th day. So that means if on 3rd of December Sunday was there, so next Sunday will come on 3 plus 7, that means 10th. Next Sunday will come on 10th. Then again add 7 to it. Then next Sunday again will come on 17th. Then if you again add 7 to it, then next Sunday will come on 24th. Then if you again add 7 to it, then next Sunday will come on 31st of that month. So what is the answer here? That the same Sunday will be repeated in that month on 10th, 17th, 24th and 31st. How have we got this? By adding 7 to all the dates. Clear? So now come to the next question, 8th one. If 2nd July 2012 was Monday, what was the day on 22nd July 2012? If it is given on 2nd July 2012, the day was Monday. Now you are asked that what will be the day on 22nd July. Now if 2nd July Monday is there, so next Monday will be on 2 plus 7, that means next Monday will come on 9th. Then again next Monday will come on, you will again add 7 to it, 16th. Next Monday will come on 16th. Then again you will add 7 to 16. What will come? 23. 23rd will come. So that means if on 23rd July Monday is coming, then if what date is asked? It is asked here 22nd July. So if on 23rd Monday is there, then you can easily find out that on 22nd what will be there? Of course it will be a Sunday. Clear? So now B part is given there, that what will be the day on 9th of August 2012. If on 23rd Monday is there, so next Monday will come on 30th. After that again next Monday will come on 6th. Then after that 6th again, see on 6th of August Monday will be there. So which day is asked? 9th of August. On 6th if Monday is there, then what will be the day on 9th? You can easily count. On 6th if Monday is there, on 7th it will be Tuesday, on 8th it will be Wednesday and on 9th it will be Saturday. So you can tell that on 9th it will be Saturday. Here. So that's all about question number 7 and 8. Now come to question number 9. In question number 9 it is there that how many days are there from 19th June to 7th July. So in this question you have to count the number of days from 19th June to 7th July. So 19th June to 7th July. Now what does it mean? You have to count the number of days from 19th June to 7th July. Now first of all tell me, June is of 30 days or 31? Yes, it is of 30 days. So from 19th, if you count to 30, or you can say if you subtract 30 minus 19, what will you get? You will get 11. So that means 11 days are there of June. Okay, so you can write like this: June 11 days, then July how many days? To 7th July. 1 to 7, that means how many days? 7 days of July. So total 11 plus 7, that means 18 days. Total how many days will be there? 18 days of from 19th June to 7th of July. Clear? So now you have to do question number 10 and 11 yourself. In these questions also same thing is there, that you have to find out the number of days from 8th January to 3rd March, and in 11th one from 29th January to 15th April. In the same way as I have told here, so you have to do like this, in this way, question number 10 and 11 also. Clear? So that's all for today class. Thank you.